Yacht Club Games. It's been a while since we saw that. Mina the Hollower. So unlike many people, I actually kind of didn't know anything about this game whatsoever. I was not hyped about it, was not looking forward to it, just completely got blindsided by it coming out of nowhere from my perspective. And then I was like, oh, it's Yacht Club Games. Well, then I'm gonna play it. It's the Shovel Knight people, for those that are newer here, which is statistically most people, I covered all 4 Shovel Knight campaigns as they came out. I think there was 4. Shovel Knight, Spectre Knight, King Knight, and Plague Knight. Not in that order. King Knight getting the weirdest because it became like a sort of triple triad-y card game thing. But yeah, I covered all those while they're coming out, so looking forward to this. And then the moment I realized what it was, I figured, oh yeah, it makes perfect sense. I'll put this after Silk Song. I'm also in the middle of trying to salvage my Pathologic 3 playthrough, and I get so much decision paralysis that I gave myself like a borderline anxiety attack trying to just get my head in order about what to do to be ready for the next session, because I kind of lost track of what the hell's going on in that. So it's so much easier just to start a new game for me right now. There's the emotionally healthy thing to do right now instead. Register your name. We do have lowercase. So Marum. Oh no. Okay, back works. There we go. 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 potion slot? 1 magic? 1 something? This will be interesting. They're still very committed to their NES aesthetic. Dear Mina, in the dimming light of the tenebrous isle, I write with great unease. 10 years have passed since your ingenious spark generators brought prosperity to our central city of Ossex. Now, their light falters, warping the landscape. Baron Lionel, your esteemed patron, has requested your aid. Your expertise as the creator of these generators and your skill as a hollower will both be crucial, for the issue may be deeper than mere technical faults. We trust in your ability to unravel this mystery and restore the generators. This font's slightly challenging to read in a Star Wars text crawl sort of way. Oh, I can scroll up and down it. Oh, you don't actually have a time limit technically. It goes back into it automatically scrolls if you scroll back up. I did not expect to have controls here. I thought I thought I had to get it done in time or it was gonna leave me behind. With hope, the Marshal of Ossex. Ossex. Ossex? Osso. Empress Isle. So there's the generators. Wow, my eyes. Dear Lord, these are some minimal visuals. It's like a little bit further back visually than even I get nostalgic for. I had limited exposure to the NES because I think the SNES was already out by the time I was born. I did get an NES first as a kid, but didn't spend as much time with it, and also was so young that I didn't really, wasn't old enough to properly kick in nostalgia, I think, until I had a Nintendo 64 when I was like 7. That's when I was like much more forming memories. It'll be interesting to see how clear these visuals may or may not be when like combat kicks in and stuff like that. I'm looking at this like, this purple blob and this red blob and so on. It's definitely like less immediately clear than the Shovel Knight visuals, in part because that had the simplicity of being 2D. Oh my god. Wait out. Oh Jesus. I knocked out cold. Wait. You can miss the chance to talk to people? A fucking attack just fucking happens? Wait. Oh, buttons. There's gotta be buttons, right? I have a jump. Can I steer? I go down these stairs, I guess? I can't go past the debris. Oh my goodness, it scared the shit out of me. Oh. I got 5 somethings. I got 1 somethings. Can't jump over that. Man, I thought I was safe to just be a little commentator boy for a second there. Just have a normal little chat. So we can't jump over logs for some reason, but we can jump over the bigger looking log-like thing over here, obviously. Is that an otter? It totally is, Boatswain. What the blazes is happening? Grab a weapon and hold on to your haunches. He's cute though. Don't die. Going up there unarmed? Don't throw your life away, lass. Take a weapon with you. Where? Oh, there's a big chest. Oh, I'm making a choice. Whisper and Vesper. A pair of nimble daggers. Tap X to stab in quick succession. Night Star. A crushing mace affixed with a flexible chain. Press X to strike from a distance. Blast Strike Maul. A hammer with explosive force. Hold X to charge up. While charging, move to roll. Okay. Interesting. So this was more my style growing up. I loved playing fast characters that could spam attacks and get a lot of attacks in. More and more I like heavier, less frequent attacks. I think the Dark Souls games kind of like retrained me to just be like, just make your hit land and make it count when you have the time, instead of trying to spam and overcommit and then being caught mid-combo and so on. And also the lack of range can really punish you sometimes, like we saw in my Elden Ring playthrough with that stupid fist weapons that were actually a nightmare to use. But Threaded Cane from Bloodborne, big whip weapon, that's always nice. That's the one thing that I might pick over big smashy weapon, is something that's even longer range than normal, because that is a significant advantage in a lot of situations. Also, it's so cool being a Belmont, you gotta admit. If you want to try the other weapons, do it. Then get yourself topside, and woe be to ya if it's the Kraken, lass. There's a delay to the swing. Really does kind of give early Castlevania, just throw a whip straight out kind of vibes, yeah. That was the, oop, oh, it flips. Oh, those aren't canoes, are they? They're bunks. This is the thing, this is the Riz that, that Alucard was always missing, is that he's not a Belmont, so he doesn't have a whip, which is the coolest part about being a Castlevania protagonist, even though Alucard has so much going on for him. You're like, but he uses a sword? And then eventually every weapon. I think you can eventually get a whip, technically, because you get 5 million weapons in that game, but by default he uses a little sword swing, and it feels wrong. We'll see how this goes. What are these floating things? I can't really parse what I'm looking at there. Is it worth it to... Oop, can I go down? Yes. You can turn in midair in that way. Wondering how... I can't go back. What? What? Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Okay. I can burrow under the ground. So I can't backtrack. There was destructible objects back at the beginning of the game, so I was tempted to go back and see if they were worth getting. So maybe those secrets. Uh-oh. Yarg! Is it the Kraken? Be it oh, everyone's gone. Just everybody. That seems like a kraken to me. It's the nether kraken. That's even worse, probably, unless that's the normal kraken. But if it was the normal kraken, wouldn't they just call it the kraken? Why specify? Ow, shit. Stop it. Oh, he slides. Oh, this is a little hard. Oh, this is hard. Okay. This is meant to lose. This feels a little meant to lose. I'm doing a terrible. I'm not dead. It looks like it ends even if I didn't die. Well, and that dialogue went off without me. Thanks. Okay. He probably was like, "Arr, we're fucked." Sorry, there's just this game's going on its own pace and a little here and there where I don't get to read things. Mina, wake up, wake up. Just immediately beats his ass. You're still with us. What a relief. How long was I out? Long enough for things to go sideways, miss. Here, Lionel insisted you take these vials. They'll heal you right up. Plasma vial. Stores plasma gained by attacking enemies. Use B to consume it and restore health. Another one of these games where hitting people helps you heal eventually. And a few of those. I'm gonna keep scrounging for supplies. Maybe I'll see you in Ossex, eh? Stay safe out there. You sure you'll be okay out here on your own? I'm a little banged up, but ain't nothing worth fretting over. Come with me. Miss Mina, I'll manage, I will. You're a caring lass, I'll give you that. The ship's hull is damaged beyond repair. Whoops. Guess this is a chance to look at the earlier stuff. In fact, it's mandatory. They want to make sure I realize I could break those parts before I continue. One over here. There we go. Does she burrow faster than she walks? Oh! Everyone else is gone. I could not walk here normally. You can almost imply that the gate isn't touching the ground, so maybe that means you can then crawl under it. Interesting. I wonder if they're kind of... Oh, you can touch the fire. I wonder if they're kind of encouraging you to realize... encouraging you to kind of spam the burrowing mechanic by kind of introducing the idea that it's faster than normal walking. Which is itself a staple of some retro games. Loner's Landing, Blighted Docks. Various older games where you just sit there and spam the burrowing ability or any kind of mobility dodge or dash or backstep constantly because you're like, ah, but I'll move slightly faster, that'll make me feel better. Hello? 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 The ship! I fled down here, miss. Is this your hideout? Not exactly. This is a Hollower's Underlab. We can rest here. The geyser will take you back up. Oh, what a relief. I'm glad we both survived. I'll hide here in the Underlab. Just gonna hang out down here. Oh, Night Star. There's two... I thought that said 00, but I think those are slots of some sort. The Spark Restorator hums with power. If all is lost, you'll return here with your sparks restored. Whatever that means, because we don't know yet. What? Okay, these are zeros, I think. Don't think I can... I might be able to spend something here? Bone Stone Sinterer. Bone Stone is safe from loss. Use this machine to turn it into bones, which are spent to buy items and bone up. What? I think this game might have souls in it, essentially, like in Dark Souls. So green bones are in the bottom corner of the screen, but then, so I call them soft souls and hard souls, basically. Soft souls are lost upon death, and hard souls are souls that are stored in inventory items. So here it seems that there's bone stone, which is an inventory item that is worth bones, but you don't have to. You can hold on to it, and it's death proof, and then you can just spend it when you're actually choosing to level up. If I go by the corner, I'm guessing I have 26 bones right now, and I need 350 bones to level up. Seems to be the implication of that part of the screen. This machine dispenses plasma vials. Hit enemies to gain plasma, then use the vials to convert it into health. Dispenses plasma vials. Do I have to farm plasma by fighting enemies, but then I come here to then get what I farmed? I think... That's interesting. I think they're doing a hybrid of the Estus Flask and the, like, Silk Song way of healing. Because in Silk Song, you have to fill up a meter by fighting people, and then you can heal by via the thing that you built up, the Silk. But in Dark Souls, you have X number of Estus Flasks to heal with, and every bonfire checkpoint, you get them all back. In this, it seems like I get my vials back at these checkpoints, these Underlabs, but I think the vials are empty, and I have to fill the vials to use them. So I technically start every area with 0 healing, and then I have to earn my healing via combat, like in Silk Song. But I also have a permanent cap, not permanent. I have a zone-wide cap on how much healing I'll be able to do because I run out of vials completely when I spend them. Like the glass goes away essentially. That's wild. From a difficulty standpoint, it's the worst of both worlds in terms of like what you have to deal with. You're like, oh fuck, I have to earn my healing like in Silk Song, but also unlike Silk Song, I have a cap on how much I can heal per zone, like in Dark Souls. But you don't get to just have the heals. You have to earn them every time too. That's wild. Alright, so this is a whole ass thing. We don't got any trinkets. Woo! I'm sopping wet. A great way to start a fight. Aye. 2 hits kills. It's immediately a weird vibe going back to 2D Zelda-ish movement and combat, and that you move and attack with the same thing. So you have to like move away and attack, then move away, then attack, then move away and attack in some cases. Ah! The vial! Oh, it went away. Hitting it didn't collect it. We're so spoiled by being able to, Is this how it works? Nope. Right, I have a normal jump. I tried to like do some crazy tech with my burrowing, as if I couldn't just jump the whole time. Those are just literal bones. Ooh. Volt Hatchet, costs 3. Press Y to lob a hatchet in front of you, creating a large shockwave impact. There we go. And give me +5. Okay, so that's like... This is a bit Castlevania-ish. Getting specific weapons. Literally beating up a candle to get a unique weapon drop, which is an axe, which is in Castlevania even. I'm happy that we're using apparently like some kind of energy-looking resource to denote how much I can use my stuff and not hearts, because I will be forever so confused by Castlevania's choice to have a health number, which is the no meter, and then you have hearts for using your abilities. And as the series went on, they would dedicate a meter to how much magic you had, and still not have a meter for how much health you had. And you just to read a number for your health, and then your magic was how many items and magic you could spend was based on hearts. And I'm like, that's the symbol that everyone else uses for health. Fascinating outcome there. It's such an old series, they technically didn't know immediately at the beginning that that's going to be what was normal and so on. They definitely had time to adjust and surprisingly refused to for a while. Can I throw this at you? Yeah, I can. So burrowing lets us pick up these boulders, which we can't break. otherwise. Those little pips were indicating that I can go under there. So I can't walk under here. I can probably dive under there. Yep. So it's like a burrowing tunnel. I'm fascinated because I don't think the game ever mentioned that I can do this on any level. Has it? I don't think they ever told me I can even dive underground. Just relying on me noticing it. So that sets up just now that you can go under somebody and it won't hurt either of us. I can't go under this plant. If I did this. Now I can, right? I broke the chest instead of opening it. Bone stone. Condensed bones that can't be lost. Spend at shops and reclaim in the Underlab. So there's our hard souls mechanic. Oh! Wait, so how does... Can I hit this cat owl? No? Can I throw axes at this cat owl? I don't have any magic. Magic? Oh. Okay, can you... Ooh. Is that a stinger? Okay, I can attack it in midair. I wasn't sure, but wasn't thinking about that quite at first, but then I saw the floating item, and I'm like, well, the only way you'd ever hit that is in midair, right? Was definitely considering throwing other stuff at them. Was considering throwing my item, but I didn't seem to have any magic left. Oh, the bones! Boom. I like the reflection of the ceiling, of the, not the ceiling, the reflection of the sky in these puddles is neat. Don't love the shield here. What if I just did that? Haha. You even dropped magic to reward me for my cool brain. Alright, let's go this way first. Secret. Right now, the most Yacht Club games vibe about this is the fact that they have given us things floating in bubbles again. Gotta stop holding down and jump when I land. Ah! Ow! Ah! 7 million damage taken. I can't heal? How do I heal? Like, I know the description we were given, but when and how does that ever actually happen? For that matter, what's the orange part of my health bar? Oh, it has a separate tracker for how much bone we have. So we have 200 hard souls. Oh, now I can heal. It wasn't letting me heal a second ago. Okay. So I think the yellow-orange, I think it was more orange. The gold part of our health bar that shows up sometimes is how much we can heal. I wonder if that caps out at a specific amount, or if you can keep earning more before you actually use the heal. Giving you a bit of a risk-reward sort of thing to manage, maybe. Ah! Ow. Damaging, falling definitely hurts you too. I am barely hanging in there right now. Oh? Distant projectile? Oops. Ah! Oh. I almost fell in the crack. Dang it. Recover 1 spark. Bones lost near next death. What? Okay, so I guess I didn't lose my bones. Instead, the spark situation happens. Okay. This thing's yelling at me because I can try to turn it into stuff. I've got enough bone stone to bone up. Set to that amount. Ah, that's a quality of life thing. Just tell it to convert exactly as much as I need. So instead of having a bunch of like different weird soul items in our inventory like in other games where we have to like sort through them individually, These can't despawn, can they? That would suck. There we go. In a lot of other games, the equivalent of hard souls that you have are in specific intervals and you have to spend them individually and there's like leftover. In this game, they really cleanly let you spend exactly as much as you want. 250 bone stone. Store bones safely at bone stone as a bone stone. Are they saying that I can decide to turn my 350 souls into bone stone instead of leveling up, I assume? These ones say 111. That's the existing stat, though. Increase the power of your main attack. Reduce damage received from attacks. Increase the power of sidearms. Oh! So that's making my axe stronger. Alright, well... defense is definitely tempting too, but... yeah, let's maybe become strong. A little curious to see how much stronger I feel. That'd be kind of cool. The game doesn't have any more files to give me, I guess. That other woman is gone, so hope things are working out for her. One shot, one kill. So now we're immediately stronger. It's very noticeable. We cannot attack diagonally. And a lot of these enemies do not drop bones, it seems. Unless it gets given to you directly. Oh, I don't have a sidearm. Okay, never mind. I got bones from the kill directly. You don't pick up the bones. So enemies that you kill drop bones, which is not surprising. But no particular thing seemed to drop from them. Made me think maybe they don't. But no, it's just deposited directly into your inventory or into your experience part of your screen. Wait. Oh, there was a spot here. Oh, I did not realize that before. It looks like you can break them regardless. They're like kind of boulder shaped, so I kind of thought you broke them with boulders. Oh, there's a little thing that pops up under my health bar sometimes, and that's the enemy's health bar. I sometimes thought it was my magic meter. I wasn't sure what I was looking at there. It's not entirely clear where my magic is a lot of the time. Oh, maybe the blue number under my sidearm slot is how much. That makes sense. That would be where they put that. So if you hit them, they'll get stuck for a bit, and they can hit them from the side. Yeah, they have not given me a sidearm so far. Oop. I think I've learned that when you see the little weird butthole-looking spots on the walls, you can just directly attack them. So last time I was here, I got attacked. I got hit by them because I jumped over the wall and found myself scurrying over. So I almost fell in the hole. And that led to me going like, oh god, don't fall in the hole. And then that made me get hit by the next attack because I didn't get away in time. Oops. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of magic I can't use because no sidearm is dropped yet. It's interesting this situation to be in. Like if you specialize in sidearms specifically, I was this close to the checkpoint. Go figure. So this thing glows at you whenever you have enough, not just having some in general, but having enough to level up specifically, which is handy. I don't think we really have anything to do here besides just activate it, basically. Just to make sure I spawn here next time. I wonder if there's any quality of life stuff going on, or if you have to worry about, like, every time you hit a candle, sidearm might come out, so you've got to be like, oh god, oh god, oh god, and be afraid of what it might be. Because in Castlevania games, if you got the holy water or something really good like that, you're really afraid of how at any moment they might drop an axe at you or something, and you're like, no, that's not what I wanted, and it overwrites your weapon immediately without asking you. But right now I don't have anything. Gyro dagger. Cost 2. Press Y to throw a spinning dagger that returns like a boomerang. It's very funny for them to be like, it's not a boomerang. It just is like, it's just like a boomerang. I can go further right or further up. I'm sure I can climb this. Yep. Bam, 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 bam. Whoa. I'm so strong. Right now it does seem like my weapon massively outclasses my dagger, which makes sense because it's been upgraded. Okay, yeah, I just went from 19 to 20. Okay, so yeah, the number next to my thing, next to my sidearm, is how much ammo I functionally have. There's no, like, dedicated meter for that stuff. I think my blue thingy is my spark, which has not been explained so far. But I have a red health bar and then a spark, which I believe I reclaimed when I killed the guy that killed me. There's a lot of level all around here. Oops. Boom! Owned. Defeated in the marketplace of ideas. Not my proudest. If only I could have predicted that was going to be what happened immediately. I like to think that this is what's happening with the with your wife in Ghost of a Tale the whole time. You're just like slowly going around looking for her at this prison, and meanwhile she's doing this entire adventure. I've played a lot of games about mice. I've played at least 2 games about mice. I don't remember how many games about mice I've played right now, actually. Don't quote me on that. But I played those 2. Can I jump over that? Can I burrow under it? Nope. That counts as a barrier. That's going to be one of the learning curves, I think, is figuring out which things actually stop me from proceeding. So I can go up that rope, or I can go back here. So that is a spot where you can probably make a rope lower. Don't currently have access to any of that stuff. Definitely seems implied that I could lower that rope if I got there. I might just want to go here real quick. I don't know if it's glowing at me because I can level, but I can definitely level. Yeah, bone mode. Why must we do this? I don't even have a sucking button to bring anything in. I just gotta run around and reclaim everything. There we go. Bone up. Let's get a little defense. Let's see how that affects things. I do seem fragile. Okay, so I still have my weapon. Using a checkpoint does not undo me having a sidearm at the moment. Let me up. Let me up. Okay. Definitely thought I was going to be doing more over here than getting one item and then reaching a dead end. So not my proudest moment as far as me backtracking goes. Keep overestimating my ability to backtrack or to back away. I should really just be doing something like that, huh? Doing a swing, then dodging away. very interesting way of evading. Just specific in the... Oh boy. Ah! Oh, you can attack more diagonally than I can. That's impolite. Got him. Much easier to kill with an item, but then of course you can run out of items. What? Oh, that's not how I thought that axis would work. Huh. There we go, we have a lowered rope. Exactly as I always anticipated. Oh. Are these big bouncies? Oh. Okay, these are big bouncies. These allow you to access parts of the level that you otherwise can't seem to access at the moment. Stop that! I need this. There we go. Trying to get over here. Get all the bones. Ugh. I'm in the bone zone. There we go. Ah! Big damage. Oh, I didn't get away in time still. Ah! Stop it! Okay, I definitely am healing more this time than the last time I healed. So that's good. I really track you down, damn. What does it mean that it's glowing? Okay, so I get that. I can heal, I can level up once again. That's a bit more this time because less of it's in my inventory and more of it's all over the place. Good. Good. Ah. Good. Come back. There's so many. I did it. Increase power of sidearms. Maybe increase. Oh, these get much more expensive. Okay. That might encourage me to level more evenly as I go forward. Hmm. Yeah, the cost of leveling tripled. No, thank you. You're aggro enough, you can just spam things to death. Isn't that what life's all about? No! You can't throw them over here? What? Why can't you throw them over that spot if it's just a ledge? If it's a ledge I was gonna drop down anyway, why couldn't I throw boulders over it? I don't get it. Ah. So the axe was more helpful in this situation than we find this one being. It seems like you do just need to attack them from one direction, then from a second direction, and they don't know what to do about that. Oh. What's that? What causes it to show up? So sometimes when you attack it, it shows something, and sometimes it doesn't. It just might walk into it? Oh, it's a making a little barbarian. It seems to be like a key that looks like it almost has like a cog on top of it. Cogwork key. Oh, I exploded it. Oops, I meant to get the other item. Oh, there's the key. Ah. Okay, the other one does drop on the ground at least. Oops. No! Okay, you can burrow under it. Hmm. Seems like you can't hurt that guy, but he also seems to not do anything, so I guess... Keep going, keep doing it, bud. There's a... Okay, wasn't sure how that was going to play out. Because there was a fence you'd have to burrow under, but behind the fence was no land. That guy exploded. Not my proudest. I think we'll make it work somehow. Right, that intro part is a forced tutorial of sorts for the fact that that you go further when you're coming out of the ground. Gear. Oh, I guess so. It's a key. Gear key. Opens one locked door, block, or chest. Now we're just out here making things up, aren't we? Whoa. And then the fucking gear does it instead of the key. Of course. Why not? Alright, well this is Mina the Hollower. Check back tomorrow or in a couple days or whatever, and we'll be back with another episode. I'll be in for the long haul for this one. Also, if you want to support the channel, I probably have a lot of the playthrough already up on Patreon, so check that out, or YouTube memberships. There's a lot of early access videos available because scheduling YouTube videos is weird and you have to record them in advance, so that's how that works. Anyway, see you guys next time.